Alright, so in this video, I'm going to discuss how you could jump from being stateless, or let's say you hold one of the worst passports in the world. Let's say you don't even have a valid passport. Maybe your passport is expired. I'm going to discuss a path where you can jump from that situation to holding one of the most powerful passports in the world. It's going to have Schengen access, UK, Ireland, you name it, and you have it. Most of the valuable countries will be on this passport. And we're not talking about years over here. We are talking about days. In few days, you can acquire this setup. Now, this requires a strategy with, of course, some money. You got to have some cash in order to accomplish this. And secondly, what you need to do is stack up or structure multiple passports. It's going to be a combination of CBIs and non-CBI passports. But the idea here is to establish or find this path in just a few days. The first step really is, and before I deep dive in this conversation, if you feel that this channel provides value to you, it helps you make good decisions, then please do me a favor, check your subscription, support this channel. If you turn on that subscription, it would help me get you valuable analysis and content on time. Now that out of the way, let's deep dive. The first method is really getting in status, right? So you are stateless or you have one of the worst passports. Let's say that passport doesn't really qualify for anything. There are a couple of countries. One is a CBI country. The second one is a non-CBI. It's a CBM. But there are a couple of options which accept expired documents, expired passports. So let's say you strike a CBI or a CBM based on your appetite. The price difference is, it depends. Again, a CBM is more flexible. A CBI is a fixed price, but let's say you strike the program, you acquire the nationality. It just takes a couple of months to acquire this type of nationality. Once you have graduated, then you pick a better program, a program that has access to Latin America. So there are a few options, but the best option that I would look at or I would think of is the Vanuatu 100% remote option. Now, Vanuatu has a PR, but we are not discussing the 100% remote PR here. We're talking about the citizenship, the Vanuatu citizenship, because it gets you access to a very important country, which is going to provide you with one of the best or strongest passports in the world, and that's where you look at Vanuatu. Now, how much does the CBI, the first CBI or CBM cost? Looking at around 100K in investment over there. In Vanuatu, you're looking at a 115K of investment. Now, once you have a program like Vanuatu, what's the pro of Vanuatu? The biggest pro is the speed. You don't want to do a 300K program with all the bells and whistles, but it's going to take you a couple of years. In a lot of cases, you wouldn't even qualify, and it's a lot of stress. People don't want to pay for stress. People want to pay for convenience. People want to pay for the experience. People want to pay for the ease of acquiring a citizenship. So let's say you strike Vanuatu, a couple of months, you knock this off. You get the passport, you get fresh 4 passports, that you have 4 family members and you're getting one for each. So you acquire this. Now, Vanuatu has a visa-free access to an important country. The country is Panama. A lot of people settle in Panama. It has the tax advantages. It's the Dubai, it's the UAE in Latin America. So you're getting the tax advantages, but more importantly, what you're getting is a special type of residency that you can be eligible for using the Vanuatu passport. So you're not applying for any visas. Vanuatu is on the good list of countries of Panama. So you strike the right kind of residency, and that requires opening a bank account, depositing a sum of cash in that bank account. You're using the Vanuatu passport to create all of this setup. Once you deposit the money in the bank and you create a fixed monthly income through that deposit, the amount you're looking at is $850 a month. You automatically become eligible for travel passport. Now, this is a full Panamanian passport. It does cover a lot of countries around the globe. When you talk about the EU, there's certain countries which might question this, but there are a lot of countries which may accept this. Now, this is obviously acceptable in a lot of Latin America, and this is a travel passport. Does not require citizenship. It's a special category that they have. This is the only country that offers this. This is no CBI, so there's no crazy due diligence that you would expect with a normal CBI process with some of those Caribbean options. Plus, the issue is not really the due diligence with the Caribbean options, with some of those Caribbean options. There's a lot more to it. The regular viewers of my channel are concerned with the privacy, exchange of data with the home countries, and there are other things that happen behind the scenes which not a lot of people are comfortable with in today's day and age. So you're avoiding all of that with Panama. Completely separate process, more discreet, more private. You're not gaining any new citizenship. You're simply acquiring the passport. Now, yes, in future you can acquire the Panamanian nationality and then switch that over to a citizenship-based passport, but that's not the objective. If the main objective is the mobility with least amount of noise out there, then Vanuatu could bridge that gap. But again, if you're talking about being stateless or having an expired passport, then your interim vehicle is going to be a weaker CBI, graduating to a Vanuatu CBI. This is all done legally, and this is not legal advice, right? So you always consult your own professional for the right legal strategy. Alternatively, you can always reach us. We can have a quick chat and get you signed up, hooked up with the right legal professionals who can discuss this and get you started immediately with all these options. And that way, once you acquire the 3 passports in series, you're well equipped. You have a lot of passports. You have more than 1 passport. You have 2, you have 3. And then the third one provides the bells and whistles without the heavy baggage of going through the whole citizenship process. So there's a quick and dirty process, a legal process. And from a time frame perspective, the first one, couple of months, the second one, couple of months. The Panama travel passport is typically it takes a couple of weeks to acquire that passport once you establish a residency. So without creating drama, without creating too much noise, you can accomplish all of this. Now, what is the price of Vanuatu? Again, it's going to be $115 effectively for a family of 4. $50,000 you will get back. So initially you're paying the $165, but effectively then you're paying $115. And then Panama travel passport is actually you're earning money, right? You're earning $850 a month. So at the end of the tenure, Panama would have paid you a lot of good returns. So it offsets some of the money that you've paid to Vanuatu. So it's an effective strategy for the right kind of candidate. Now, I hope you like this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're subbed and catch you in the next one.